When you're anxious and your body is stuck in a record groove of bad sleep, you start to find yourself in a loop of anxiety about sleep, then worse sleep, and then even more anxiety about sleep, and on and on and on. Sound familiar? When I found myself caught in that vicious cycle, I was desperate for anything and everything to help me get at least a few moments of blissful unconsciousness. But my nervous system was too ramped up, I was in fight-flight mode, and sleep was nowhere to be found. If you relate to this, you're in the right place. I got my sleep back on track, and you can too. Hi, I'm Dr. Nicole Cain, and I'm a former anxiety sufferer turned anxiety freedom rebel. I am the founder of the Anxiety Breakthrough Program, Create Your Happily Ever After with the ACT method. And my mission is to help you to turn the page on anxiety and insomnia to a new chapter, a chapter of happiness, restful sleep, and the life that you were created to live. This is a recent testimonial from one of our anxiety breakthrough warriors. Her name was Lisa. She said, "I have been struggling with sleep for years despite taking a benzo. The night I started my happy sleepy powder, I slept. I couldn't believe it. It was a miracle." Are you ready to get your sleep back on track? Today, you're going to learn about Happy Sleepy Powder, a blend that I created that has helped thousands of people get back on track like Lisa. Being an anxiety and insomnia warrior myself, when creating Happy Sleepy Powder, I had 4 key requirements. First, the product needed to effectively reduce anxiety, anger, and promote sleep. Second, we needed to increase brain health and promote cognitive function. And third, ingredients weren't just palliative, but would actually help the medications work more effectively so that lower dosages would be needed if you're on medications, and that would help reduce the dependence on habit-forming pharmaceutical medications. And fourth, there had to be virtually no side effects for the vast majority of customers. And we nailed it. Before we dive in and talk about Happy Sleepy Powder itself, we need to talk about what is actually happening in your body that stops you from sleeping. Then we will go over each of the ingredients in Happy Sleepy Powder, and I'll share with you each of the ingredients' superpowers and how they meet and even surpass my 4 requirements. Lastly, we'll go over tips for using Happy Sleepy Powder so that you get the best results. Sound good? So, let's start with what is actually happening in your body that creates stress and stops sleep. There are 2 main factors that you need to know about: GABA and cortisol. First up is GABA. GABA is considered your key relaxing neurotransmitter. When GABA levels go up, we feel more calm, rested, and sleepy. Some of the main pharmaceutical drugs for sleep and anxiety aim to increase GABA. But unfortunately, they are wrought with trade-offs. You feel hungover in the morning, your brain is foggy, you're now totally dependent on this drug, and it isn't actually correcting the root issue. You're stuck in that pill for an ill cycle, and you're feeling completely discouraged. But it's not too late. You can heal your brain, and you can learn to sleep again. Second up is cortisol. Cortisol is your primary stress hormone. Released by your adrenal glands, cortisol gives you the get up and go you need to get things done. Cortisol naturally rises in the morning, allowing you to wake up and begin your day, and it spikes around noon and then goes down slowly throughout the day and hitting its lowest levels at night so that you can sleep. Often when we're stressed and overwhelmed, our cortisol rhythm gets thrown off, causing anxiety and insomnia. Happy Sleepy Powder is formulated to address both GABA and cortisol factors involved in anxiety and problem sleeping. Happy Sleepy Powder is comprised of 5 ingredients. They are inositol, theanine, glycine, taurine, and phosphatidylserine. Let's go into detail about each one of them. Are you ready? Inositol. Inositol is an amino acid that you should know about. Here are just a few of my favorite things about inositol. Inositol increases GABA. Remember, anxiety and sleeplessness are associated with low GABA. Inositol helps reduce anxiety and improve sleep by increasing GABA naturally. Inositol is well tolerated and has low to no side effects. Inositol helps to reduce anxiety. It's healing for the brain and increases neuroplasticity. And lastly, inositol is excellent for memory and focus. The second ingredient is L-theanine. Theanine is also an amino acid, and I included this in Happy Sleepy Powder because it has a minimum of 5 superpowers that I needed this formulation to include. They are: theanine helps your body make GABA. Theanine is extremely well tolerated by most everyone who takes it. Theanine beats placebo at reducing anxiety. It stops heart palpitations, and it slows racing thoughts. If you struggle with obsessive, intrusive, and otherwise racing thoughts, especially when trying to get sleep at night, theanine is a must-have. The third ingredient is glycine. Glycine works in 5 important ways. Glycine helps your body make its own GABA. It improves sleep quality. It reduces the fight, flight, freeze response. It stabilizes your blood sugar, and it helps you build muscle. The fourth component of Happy Sleepy Powder is taurine. Taurine is an amino acid that you're not going to want to miss. Here are just a few of the benefits that you might get from taurine. Taurine helps your body make GABA like the other amino acids. Taurine's superpower is to improve heart health while also targeting your anxiety. Taurine is anti-aging for the brain. Taurine improves sleep, and it reduces anxiety and panic and stress. The final ingredient is phosphatidylserine. Phosphatidylserine is one of my favorite supplements. Phosphatidylserine reduces cortisol, stress hormone. Remember, high cortisol gives us the get up and go in the morning, which is great when we have a mountain of tasks, but it's not good if our body is in go mode when we're trying to sleep, or when that response amplifies out of control. By reducing cortisol naturally, phosphatidylserine is great for your adrenal glands and helps you to de-stress, relax, and get a good night's sleep. Phosphatidylserine is also excellent for your brain. It improves memory, concentration, focus, and clarity. Phosphatidylserine can work quickly to reduce anxiety and stress, and it can be used long-term to improve sleep and stop middle of the night sleep-waking. Phosphatidylserine is extremely well tolerated. Now let's talk briefly about how to get the best results from your Happy Sleepy Powder. First, start with 1 amino acid at a time. The reason Happy Sleepy Powder is dispensed as separates is so that you are able to personalize your mixture based on your exact and unique biochemistry. To begin, look at the 5 ingredients and make a list in order of priority for you, given your particular needs. For example, if you have racing thoughts as a key symptom, try theanine first and phosphatidylserine last. If you struggle with heart palpitations with anxiety, try taurine first. And second, add your next component in every 3 days or so. This will give you time to assess how you're feeling on that previous ingredient so that you can finesse and adjust as needed. Finally, a solution that's tailored just for you, right? And then third is begin with low doses and work your way up one at a time. A general guideline is to start at the smallest dose available and then slowly work your way up. As an example, some people feel really good and relaxed on 100 milligrams of theanine, while others feel best at 600 milligrams. And then fourth, to keep in mind, if you ever experience an adverse reaction to any supplement, talk with your doctor right away. While all of the ingredients in Happy Sleepy Powder have been tested by myself personally, and as well as thousands of other anxiety freedom warriors, every body is different. And that is why it's important for you to have a trusted clinician who can help you create solutions that work for you. Sound good? If you're ready to get a good night's sleep, then we're here for you. If you're ready to send anxiety backstage so that you can take the starring role of your life, then I've got your back. Don't wait. Turn the page on your anxiety and get ready for better sleep. Order your Happy Sleepy Powder bundle today and we'll get everything sent to you right away. Thanks for watching, and as always, here's to your next chapter.